So we got official word that Donald Mustard is retiring from Epic Games and Fortnite. The creative director of Fortnite is taking off, and the storyline in Fortnite will take a different direction. Hopefully a better direction, but of course that is up for debate. We're going to be talking about this, and in particular today, I have a prediction I want to share. I have a hard prediction about what's going to happen, so if it comes true, I could be like, oh, yes, I called that. Yes, I just want to have you guys hear what I have to say, and let me know what you think down below if this is going to happen. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Donald Mustard. So, Donald Mustard, he is the, of course, creative director at Epic Games. He's responsible for the storyline. We all know this. Donald Mustard has teased in a little bit of a tweet that he might just have one little bit of a send-off. That's what people are thinking. So this is why I wanted to make a prediction video for you today, because I believe Donald Mustard has something up of his sleeve. So I just did a podcast with PBJ. You guys go check that out on the channel, or PBJ's channel. Is fantastic. We talked about this for over an hour, and I touch on this theory in there. While we have heard different variations of this theory going around, I have been talking about this for a very long time. I have been thinking something like this for a very long time. Specifically, I believe Donald Mustard's a visitor. I believe that for a very long time. The 7 have all been collaboration skins. It would make sense for Donald Mustard to put himself in the game as an icon skin, somebody especially who's been leaving, okay? My prediction is going to be that Donald Mustard is the visitor. What's Donald Mustard doing? He's retiring. What is the visitor wanted to do? Retire and live his life. Guys, the clues are there. The hints are there. They're setting it up. It's going to be revealed that Donald Mustard is the visitor. The 7 have all been collabs. We have Brie Larson as a paradigm. We have The Rock as the foundation. Donald Mustard's going to be the visitor, man, and the visitor is going to retire, and that means Agent Jones is going to be part of the 7 like we've all thought about. The legend is going to come into the 7. It's going to be Agent Jones. He's going to take over the visitor. The visitor was the first storyline character to ever come into Fortnite. The storyline that Donald Mustard created all of those years ago, back in 2018, the storyline began. The visitor came down. Donald Mustard is going to be the visitor. That's going to be revealed, and that is going to be revealed in the live event. I want to take this a step further to see if I can call all this, okay? And I'd love to know what you guys think down below. I'd love to hear your predictions. I might even put that in the reply room in the Discord, okay? So, it's really tough. This is something that PBJ and I explored, and this is bouncing off of things that he said. I'm not saying this is my own original idea. I was saying that the original idea is, well, okay, this is kind of my original idea. Again, it's just bouncing off of something that PBJ did tell me, okay? I believe we are going to see a live event. The final live event, and Donald Mustard is going to be part of it. Here's the thing. We don't know if they're going to restart the storyline or if they're going to have somebody come back and take over the storyline at Epic Games. That's a little bit of a twist. So we don't know exactly how, like, are they just going to continue the story? There's talks about having a prequel back to the OG map. I don't know. Something that I've talked about for so long is I would love to see a 2-week, 1-month-long season on the OG map. And while my motivation for that was just to show everybody that it wasn't as great as it once was, I think it'd be fun to go back in there nostalgically. I've been talking about forever how that's always been in Epic Games' back pocket to bring in the OG map. But Fortnite's thriving right now, man. Everybody's loving this season. We don't need them to reach in their back pocket and give us the OG map. Here's my prediction. The 1-month-long season's going to come. It's going to be OG Fortnite with the new mechanics, of course. It's just going to be the OG map. I believe that whether it's going to be the original map or it's going to be when the Fortnite storyline started, which would be much better in Chapter 1, Season 4, we could have Dusty Divot back. That would be an absolute blast, the first version of Dusty Divot. This is where I'm going to break off of PBJ's theory. We know that Sloan wants to get part of the time machine. We don't know why. There's so many reasons why we could say why. My official prediction is we're going to have to use the time machine. We are going to go back to Chapter 1, Season 4. We are going to see the visitor. Something's going to happen with it. I don't know exactly what. Donald Mustard is going to be revealed as the visitor. We're going to get to experience everything that started. And I believe in that live event, we are going to have all of these different experiences throughout all the live events, throughout all the storyline. We're going to get like a little bit of a callback through all that. Maybe while we're in that time machine, we're going to take a little bit of a journey through time. We're going to kind of rewind through the collision event to the Chapter 2 finale, to going through every single one of them. I believe that's what's going to happen, and then we're going to make our way all the way down to the first rocket event in Fortnite. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I believe like maybe the visitor will take us. Something's going to happen. The visitor is going to reveal himself as Donald Mustard. Donald Mustard's going to give us a message and say like, thank you for everything. Thank you for playing my game, all that type of stuff, because we know Donald Mustard loves this. He loves the Fortnite storyline. He really, really adores his passion project. He's going to be incorporated into it somehow. I believe this 1 month long season is going to bring us back to the OG map or a different version of it. I don't know exactly, but I believe the Fortnite storyline is going to begin again. While it's like, it could be a fresh start while continuing on this a whole different, like the whole storyline that we have going right now. I don't know where they could branch off it. My hard prediction for you though is we're going to use the time machine to go back in time. We're going to go onto the OG map. Donald Mustard is going to be the visitor. Guys, will this happen? Who knows? Who knows? It's just my hard prediction for you. I'm having a hard prediction. It's going to be really fun to talk about. I can't wait to speculate about this live event. I really, really do. The only problem with this is there's no leaked live event to happen this season. That could change with an update. Who knows? That could absolutely change. We know we have an end event. Even if this doesn't happen, the 1 month long season isn't on the OG map. Even if it isn't, if it's just a regular season, maybe that's storyline heavy, maybe that's Sloan getting a hold of the time machine, who knows? I believe we will at least see the OG map in the live event. We're going to go through all of the experiences. And guys, if you want to branch off of all of these theories, we talk about in that podcast, which is on the channel. It's a brand new video on the podcast section on the channel, or just a regular video. We explore every single little possible detail that could come from this, and we talk about it for just over an hour. So it was a lot of fun to do. This is gonna be my hard prediction. This is my hard prediction for it. I believe that Donald Mustard will be the visitor. It's just lining up, dude. It's lining up. The visitor wants to retire. Donald Mustard is retiring. The 7 have been collabs. He's got to be the visitor. He's got to be. And this is the only collab I'd be okay with. I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, just leave my visitor character alone. You guys already ruined it with making the other ones collabs. You ruined the great Fortnite storyline characters, you know? But Donald Mustard, man, I'd be okay with. Maybe that would explain all the collabs. Because all the 7 could be collabs. I don't know. I'm just very, very excited to see what's coming, guys. Fortnite introduced a time machine into the storyline. A time machine. All the stuff that you could do with that. The possibilities are endless. I even talk about, like, what if you do something like the Avengers are doing with Loki right now? It's a whole brand new story off of just one character in a different timeline. They could go that route. The potential is there, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. I want to, like, probably put that in the reply room. I have a lot of videos to catch up on since I've been back on YouTube, but man, it's very interesting to talk about. Very, very interesting. But my hard prediction is Donald Mustard's going to be the visitor. The live event is going to be a callback. While I'm not confident that we'll be playing on the OG map, it'll be a callback. We're going to see all of the other live events. We're going to see the OG map, and it's going to be like one big tribute for Donald Mustard. That's what I believe. It's a hard prediction for you. It can't be a coincidence that they introduced the time machine to the map. But I know a lot of people have also been thinking, like, okay, they're going to use the time machine to go back in time and make it a prequel to Chapter 1. That's when we're going to get all the Greek mythology season. You could do that. And I like that idea, personally. If Donald Mustard's leaving the storyline, maybe you could really, really kind of start brand new. Maybe everything's going to go to crap in this 1 month long season. Maybe everything's going to go to crap. We're going to get all the closure, the last reality. We're going to get maybe Midas will come back. Who knows? I hope at least they don't just abandon the storyline. I hope there's some closure. I know there's been leaks now where Donald Mustard hasn't been part of the storyline in Chapter 4, which makes a lot of sense. And I might even upload a brand new video talking about that in general. But that makes a bunch of sense. I just hope that if they do end up restarting the storyline, I hope they close out this one. At least, like, give a little bit of closure. Like, did the last reality get defeated? Is the 0 point safe? All that. And then they can go back in time to a place even before OG Fortnite and then build up a brand new storyline from there. I think that would be best personally. It's just so exciting to think about. The season's been great, guys. The storyline's been great. The community is happy. Everything is going strong for Fortnite right now, except it's sad that Donald Mustard is retiring. Regardless, I hope he has the best retirement ever. The dude is responsible for a lot of my happiness playing this game with my friends. I have laughed harder than I ever have playing this game. And I'm going to miss him, man. I'm going to miss his storytelling. I was saying to PBJ, man, I was saying in another video too, if Donald Mustard writes a book, I'm reading that book. I love that man's mind. He is incredible at what he does. But guys, that's my hard prediction for you. Let me know what you think down below, and we're going to talk about this for a video later on. We are. So stay tuned for the reply room. Join the Discord. Check out the podcast I did with PBJ. I'm going to also explore other podcast avenues. I don't know. I know PBJ are going to do something regularly. I might make a little bit more long-form content myself. Regardless, I'm excited. I really love talking about PBJ with Fortnite because he branches off the theories like I do. It's awesome. So go check that out, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. On the screen right now, if you'd like to continue watching the Clen channel, there'll be 2 videos on screen for you to check out. I will see you either there or in the next video, everybody. Take care.